Flight in Anthem is arguably the best mechanic in the game. However, it is difficult to master. No worries, I'm going to teach you how to fly more accurately and how to fly longer in this video. Let's go. There are multiple ways to engage in flight, the most common of which will be jump fly. This will be your quickest way to fly in the game. Just hit the jump button and hit forward full throttle to start flying. However, if where you're going is a bit higher up, you can save some heat by jump, fly, and you can get a little bit more airtime that way. This is regular jump. This is super jump. Hold down jump for a long time. Notice you'll go up way higher. This is regular double jump. Then this is super double jump by holding the jump button for a longer period of time. Get up high before you start flying, use super double jump and punch it. Then once your heat starts to build up and you see an area that you want to be going towards below you, dive hard. It will drop your heat as you dive lower. The air moving over your jets quickly will drop your heat to a lower state, and as you can see, if you can dive onto water, that is optimal. In Anthem, you may not have thought that you'd be caring so much about water sources in the game, but you have to, because you have a limited flight time. You can overheat, and there are a number of different ways to decrease the amount of heat that you're taking up as you fly along. For example, it's raining right now. As you can see, my bar is blue, so it means that I'm overheating at a lesser rate. If my heat gets out of hand, I can fly right through a waterfall like this, and it completely gets rid of my heat. Not to mention, as you're going along the world and you see a waterfall, just dunk through it really quick. Keep that heat bar non-existent as you move through the world, and you'll see your allies dropping to the ground while you're continuing to fly like a pro. Most people don't even know this exists. Right now, I'm going full throttle with my flight. Did you know if I'm about to run into something, pull back and slow down and you can move out of the way? Are you bumping your head into stuff all the time? You don't have to only dodge to get out of the way, or mid-air dodge like this to get out of the way. You can pull back on your control stick, pull back on mouse and keyboard, slow things down. Head the direction that you want to go. You'll use less heat while you're using slow flight, then punch it to get to the area that you want to go once you know where you need to be. Evading is one of the coolest elements of flight. It gives you that most Gundam Wing, that Iron Man-like experience while you're in midair. It just looks pretty. The animations are so good. So take up to 5 minutes to just dodge through trees and branches and try to avoid hitting your head along the way. This will allow you to master the evade mechanics while you're mid-flight. But wait, there's more. If you disengage out of flight, you can evade midair, then re-engage in flight to do some more advanced tactics and dodging between trees. Train yourself, because these accuracy tactics with flight will come in handy in combat. If you quickly see an enemy along the way, like these devils, you can kill them out of nowhere and they will never see you coming. Now that you've got the basics of flight down, start attacking enemies from mid-air using your melee ability while you're in flight, and this is a great way to engage enemies across the board. You can also engage enemies that are in the air themselves with your melee depending on your javelin, which can be highly effective and disruptive in combat. As you're flying around the world of Anthem, if you ever lose your bearings, just hit the hover button and you can immediately look a new direction and then re-engage in flight from there. This is great for new players that are getting shot. They don't know where the enemy is. Oh, they're over here. Go that way. Also, where are my allies? I think I lost them. Hover, turn around, and go that way. Flight isn't just limited to the air, and you can cool your jets by just dunking straight underwater. No overheat down here, but you do have a limitation in terms of the amount of air that you have available. Underwater flight is nearly identical, but some people feel that it is more clunky. What I recommend when you're first going underwater, don't go full throttle like I'm doing, pull back. Go a little bit slower, get your bearings, and then move forward. If you don't know where you're going next, just stop. Take in these wonderful views, be like, oh yeah, I want to go right here, then punch your jets. Don't constantly fly around like you can in the open air, because being underwater can be disorienting because it's hard to tell which way is up. Don't be scared to experiment. There is no fall damage in Anthem, and as you fall, you can go even faster than flying. If you ever see one of these cool looking tubes in the world of Anthem, jump in there. It will help you travel through the world much faster with a sort of super speed flight mechanic, popping you out on the other side of free play, saving you potentially 3 or 4 minutes of doing regular flight. Use the fast travel system in this game to your advantage. I am live streaming Anthem every single week. I've got a community in my Facebook group that is 25,000 strong, and I've got a Discord server for this game if you're looking to make some friends and join a community of gamers that's a bit more mature and is looking to help each other out at this game. That's why I made this video. Link in the description and the pinned comment below, and go have fun with some flight, freelancers.